All right, and we are back. Oh, I see I lost a couple of people. That's all right. Glad to have everybody else that's sticking here with me, Unfortunately, no doggies right now. They are outside, and there's a rule that if little dog's outside, big dog stays outside. Philip, I am glad you were here because I will be coming to you for information. I just. All right, hang on. I gotta frame this. I gotta put this up real quick. Let's make a source. I'm gonna share this. First, I have to save the image. Let me save that. Pictures. Philip, thank you so much for sharing that with me. That makes me so incredibly happy. All right, let's see if I can bring this up real quick. Image. Okay. Browse. For anybody that plays Monster Hunter, you'll understand. What format did I save that as? What did it save as? Oh no, I gotta change it to a. I gotta. Because it doesn't automatically save as a PNG. There it goes. There we go. For anybody that plays Monster Hunter. Honey, do you see this? And I think I see a kitty cat. Yeah. My Palico just left the room where he belongs. And that's hilarious. Thank you for sharing that. Let's get rid of that. Alright, so we are going into sOaK eVeRy versus Spooky Ghost. This match was postponed due to a power outage that we'll see during the pause that's going to happen during Game 1. I was casting Game 1. I thought about just playing Game 1 from my VODs and then picking it up, but I'd be interested in just casting it fresh. We'll see. Especially because there is that pause and taking a lot of delay. So game number 1, I believe, is on Infernal Shrines. Do you remember who picked that map? I know that you weren't there for it, Philip, but maybe you remember. Or maybe you know. Let's see. You sent me the map bands. Map bands are Volskaya and Alteric, as well as Dragon and BOE. Real quick, let me let both teams know that now is their time. All right, we have all right, SEL picked the first map. Cool. I like having as much information as I can. Allergy seasons. Okay, that is the only map picked by SEO. That's a good way to phrase it. Thank you. That's actually not the allergy medication I meant to grab. That. Oh, I've done it. I've done that for the evening now. Oh, it's only 4 o'clock. I've knocked out 3 matches in 4 hours. You know, that's about the pace that I expected. So this is all right. I'm okay with this. And the wild taco in its natural habitat takes an allergy pill with the beer. That's all right, so let me get out of this previous replay. We're going to take a look at this next match. Let me open this up because I don't need this replay anymore. sOaK Every Lane versus Spooky Ghost. Game number 1 is going to be on Infernal Shrines, as we've talked about. Sorry about that. I just made promises that I don't want to keep, but now I have to because anyway, sorry about that. Woo, four matches. Here we go. sOaK Every Lane versus Spooky Ghost. Game number 1 on Infernal Shrines. Looking at this draft. Okay. I see some combos that I like. Have the timer minimized. Over here on the blue team, we've got Tornado running the tornado on the Sonya Kid, on Baby Diablo at the moment. Fox Spam on Andu Weenie Strogs, rocking the, oh, Kalthos is open. We got a pick KT. And Demon 13 on the real Amazon of the Nexus, Cassia. That is Team sOaK Every Lane. Over here on the red side, Colidus on the Gul'dan. Gola rocking May. Boundary X on the Grey Mane. Little Wolf on the Stukov with the big arm. And Eric with the K, not a C. That is your diva on your team, Spooky Ghost. I see I need that little break. Get that energy back up. A lot of exchange going on in the middle. Here are your level 1 talents. We got a Drain Life build coming from the Gul'dan. Infinite stacks on the Cassia. Globes on Kalthos. No globe out of that middle fight, though. That's unfortunate. Nice headbang onto Little Wolf for Kid, but Kalthos still going to fall in the backline. This is a save onto Cassia and a heal, but Fox Spam gonna die instead. No, Cassia gonna go down as well. 3 for O to start out the map, and that is going to be in favor of them Spooky Ghosts. sOaK Every Lane got the fire scared out of them. They got the something. I've already sworn like 3 times on the stream. Greymane gonna go ahead and get an early start on this siege camp. Kalthos as well. Nope, decided not to. Coming down to support the Diablo, getting drained away by this Gul'dan. So we got globe quests on both teams from the mages, and Gul'dan just hogging the globes, keeping them away from Kalthos. That's gonna be something he wants to stack up a lot faster if Kalthos wants to have a safe impact on this game. But Spooky Ghost coming down into this lower siege camp, the neutral siege camp. Gonna pick that up pretty well uncontested. We did get a charge out onto the May, but that's going to be ineffective. That's the word. Not a whole lot of health tank, just kind of a little bit of zoning, but Mei and her team end up getting the siege camp. They get down this front wall and the turrets. Holy crap, those towers go down pretty quick. And the zoning from Little Wolf with the lurking arm. First shrine coming up is a frozen shrine, frozen Punisher coming out of that. And we do see a bruiser camp trade coming in. Five-man collapse onto the objective for sOaK Ghost. They're going to move in on this frozen Punisher pretty early, and the rest of sOaK Every Lane kind of split up. They losing the race to level 7, maybe trying to get that extra XP in. Sonya starts to walk in, says, nah, never mind, I'm going to go clear top. The rest of sOaK Every Lane in the mid, except for Kael'thas, about to get ganked by the Gray Main. Strokes missing the gravity lapse, does get the flame strike out though, and is going to get rescued by Fox Spam. Spam with the saves. And an early 3 and change minute Punisher going over to sOaK Ghost. This Punisher not going to be very strong, even though it is a frozen Punisher and disable is disable on those buildings. They ought to go and gank the Sonya up top. Form 3-man gank with the Diva up there already on the Sonya. They're going to get some pressure here in the top lane while this frozen Punisher starts working on these forks. It has been left. It's been baited over into getting hit by all 3 structures there, so it goes down pretty quick. But sOaK Ghost is definitely pushing in onto this top 4, and the Drain Life quest, Chaotic Energy, 15 globes in just over 4 minutes. Huge pickup. Mana Addict now does have 9 globes though. He's almost halfway done at about that same pace once he got started. Because I think Gul'dan was at 5 and Kael'thas was at 0 still, so. Nice charge flip onto Gola, but icing away from the rest of the sOaK Every Lane squad. Mei gonna walk out. There are level 7s picked for Diva. Diva picking level 7 at almost level 9. That's a little bit interesting, my friends. A nice scout onto the Diablo. Charge flip onto the Mei. Mei probably going to drop that cryo freeze here in a second. There it is. But not until after getting hit by all of the CC. Going to go ahead and take the damage and then soak up. Use that shield to heal up a bit. And 4v4 coming in onto this fort with the help of the Impaler camp. sOaK Every Lane trying to get this clear out without taking too much damage on that fort, but that fort's already about halfway down. And the snow disable from Slush Ball on Mei going to really help with getting this fort down, especially with that level 1 pick and getting the cooldown reduction off of Blizzard. I don't see a whole lot of Slush Ball picks, but it's working out pretty good there. Gets that fort down, nice and disabled. And everybody splits up. Said, we got what we want. Let's go. sOaK Ghost going up top with the Eric with the K, not a C. Get that lane using the micro missiles. Hey, level 10s are online. We got a leap out of the Sonya APOC, out of Diablo, light bomb from Anduin. That's going to be a fun combo with the Phoenix from Kael'thas and the ball lightning. And we see a full APOC leap combo with the light bomb onto Gul'dan. Gul'dan just gets shredded away. The flailing swipe a little bit late. Doesn't save the Gul'dan, but does get the disengage. Speaking of flailing swipe, on the Stukov, Horrify on Gul'dan, Cursed Bullet on Greymane, Micro Missiles on Diva, and Avalanche on Mei. So looking for disengages on sOaK Ghost, looking for hard engage on sOaK every lane, and we'll see which team is better able to execute that. This Mortar Punisher has been started. Gul'dan putting out that AoE. A lot of Shrine Monkeys going over to the red team, but there's a stun flip onto Mei again, but Mei not going to go down. D.Va getting caught out of her mech and gets blown up before she can get back in by Strokes. KT with the execute, but Gul'dan finishing off the Sonya in exchange. A big exchange of offlaners for both teams, but sOaK Ghost backing off of the Shrine. sOaK every lane kind of backing off too, but getting caught up a little bit. They're still down 10, but sOaK Ghost moves back in. And there's no tap here for sOaK every lane, so that's going to be a little bit rough. Mana Addict completed at just under 8 minutes. Pretty on par for where he was last time we checked in with that. Mei taking a good chunk of damage from all of the fire. Gul'dan just fell flame. But APOC charge onto the Mei. Mei's going to crowd freeze, but the sOaK caught, or Gul'dan rather, caught on the wrong side of Diablo. Here comes a leap on top of, I think, a Blizzard. And a big stun onto sOaK Ghost, but the Avalanche is going to disengage. Demon going to disengage. Fok going to disengage Torch. And this fight just turned heavily in favor of sOaK Ghost as they pick up a couple extra kills and the Punisher. Really, really back and forth. Fortunate pickup for sOaK Ghost. John Cena over the wall onto the Sonya. Sonya says, I can take it. Diablo has no soul. So Diablo died there too. Good call. Thank you. Yeah, Diablo getting taken out, I guess, kind of early there. He used APOC of almost exactly 60 seconds ago. So that was kind of a long fight. And Eric with a K on the D.Va with the help of Gul'dan picking up the Bruiser camp top right, and the rest of sOaK Ghost getting this lower siege camp. They knew their Punisher wasn't going to get much farther, and they said, well, let's get map control. Diablo charge flip stun, light bomb goes out, stuns out the Mei again. Mei refusing to go down, icing in onto Tornado. Tornado's with the slam trying to get away. There is the ancient spear, what's it called, mystical spear to get himself out of trouble, regardless of it hitting an enemy or not. Nice charge onto the wall. That's going to take out the D.Va mech, but sOaK every lane still on the retreat. No one dead yet, but as I say that, here comes the Finn Protect. No! Fell Flame going to be enough to get rid of the Cassia. She didn't finish the Fell Flame to keep, or the Finn to keep the extra Protect duration. Sonya going to fall as well. This is now a 4v3, but Diablo going to fall again. Not enough souls to instantly respawn. He is halfway there. A 3-for-1 exchange in favor of sOaK Ghost, and here they are. They're going to catch this fort. They're going to catch this fort.
Red team has destroyed. Blue team's core is under attack.
And Gul'dan grabbing this siege camp, getting it started. sOaK D.Va going to come in and finish it up. Gul'dan coming up with the Mei, trying to get some pressure onto this mid fort. That slush ball getting a lot of value.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
A large structure advantage over for sOaK Ghost, getting rid of all 3 forts, getting that bottom keep down. This game is sOaK Ghost to lose at this point. Just huge control over the map. Mei's gonna fall here. Just kind of, oh, looks like maybe getting a little bit greedy on the structures here. Diablo with a punishing and counter engage. Next objective is mid. It is the Arcane Shrine, the one we haven't seen yet. Bruiser's pushing in top. And here is where Anduin disconnects. We're going to have a long pause, so there's going to be a huge amount of chat pop up on the screen here in a second. There it was. There it goes. There was a lot of chat that wasn't able to happen. So no more Fox spam on the Anduin. This is an Anduin bot for the rest of the game, and that is also why this match was postponed and not live cast the rest of the way. But sOaK every lane getting an advantage here on this camp. And the problem with like Anduin, right, is that now the bot is in charge of the light bomb. You can't communicate that anymore. But D.Va pushing in this bottom lane by herself, gonna try to get a lot of siege here. So you see a lot of D.Vas just do the solo push thing, and it's pretty impressive. It gets in there, it gets a lot of damage done. This Arcane Puncher gets picked up for sOaK every lane. It's gonna come down the mid lane. D.Va looks like she's backing out, maybe wants to wait for her next wave or go defend. That siege can't pick up for Spooky Ghost is gonna put a lot of pressure in on this fort as well. Here comes John Cena over the wall onto Gola, but gets knocked off of the APOC. She still goes down though. May just knocked into the next era, the next age, that is. John Cena over the wall yet again. Little Wolf with the zoning gets that route out onto Diablo, so he can't follow over the wall either. But there he comes, charge into the keep, flip back. Greymane getting out though. Diablo with taking a lot of damage. Leap of Faith, short range, but enough to get rid of the aggro from the keep. Sonya dealing with the D.Va in the base. I missed the Horrify, but apparently it was a good one. A nice flip charge on to the dead Gul'dan. There goes Diablo's Souls. He's going to be able to help defend now. He did take the extra charge at 16. But D.Va, a lot of siege into that core. Leap goes out. Diablo finishing up the kill and finishing up his charge quest. That's going to be a good exchange, sort of, for sOaK every lane. They are down over 40% of their core health, but they do have the numbers advantage right now, and they can maybe start to try to push back. They only have the one structure down, but they might get the keep behind it as well, which gives them a very strong lane, while still two pretty weak lanes. But they do have the opportunity to get themselves back into this, especially with a camp invade kind of like this. So maybe we get some push. Here it is. They get that mid. Those two mid siege camps are going to march, and they decide to come bot, split up Spooky Ghost, so that they can push onto this bottom fort. And with the Phoenix out, they might actually get this fort, but they do have a Bruiser camp marching in top, and there goes the ping for it, as you can see on the map. And it looks like they're going to full disengage and go. Oh, that fort almost didn't fall. MVP to that minion that got that auto attack in. They're going to retreat, go back, clear this Bruiser camp. Sonya doing the good work of the Angelic Council. But what do we have here? Here in the bot lane, looking at the back door, level 20s are up for Spooky Ghost. They're up by about a level. Improved Horrify. We get, does Tooth and Claw look the same as this one? We get Hunter's Blunderbuss. I think Tooth and Claw has a similar icon. We get, what is that? A blade of, yeah, it is a blade of armor. That's a lot of spell damage, or a lot of spell reduction over time though. But that's going to mitigate a lot of Sonya's damage, a lot of KT's damage. Controlled Chaos, and the big one, a full snowball build coming out of May. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I mean, she's getting a lot of value with that with the whatchamadoodles, with the slush ball on the forts. A big charge onto the Diablo and leap into the backline from the Sonya with the flip, but even not gonna even lose the mag light bomb out as well. There is the Phoenix. Diablo and Anduin removed with the snowball. APOC is still up though, probably waiting for that QE combo. There's the Q, there's the flip, there's the Q again. There's still no APOC usage, but Anduin's going to melt along with the Cassia, and Strog's just getting destroyed by the D.Va. A 4 for nothing. We didn't even see Diablo. Oh, he had no souls to lose. We didn't see Diablo go down or use the APOC, which I think is kind of a missed opportunity there. Spooky Ghost now going to take a 5-man march into this core and end game number 1. Rough game 1 for losing your healer midway through. Hard engage by the Diablo. Going to try to pick up at least another kill. The Mortar Shrine doesn't even get activated. Game number 1 over to Spooky Ghost. And now we get to sorry, one sec. Yeah, super unfortunate to play a character down. So they were able to reschedule, and now we get to look at how they play at least one more game in the future. And then Philip, you said this was the only map that sOaK Every Lane picked, correct? Here are the talents and the stats. Cool, so I know Spooky picks this one. Overall, I mean, KT, a lot of damage. Gul'dan, though, able to survive much better. It's hard with the bot, man. It's hard, so we're not going to dwell on that too much. And we're going to go ahead and make our way into game number... Oh, I'd already swapped over to map view anyway, so you could... Anyway. We're going to make our way over into game number 2. Towers of Doom, picked by Spooky Ghost. Yeah, they were behind already, but there were some good opportunities for them to come back in with better timed Anduin stuff, and I think Anduin being positioned by a player. I don't know. I don't want to say it would have happened. I don't want to say it wouldn't have happened. It's just it sucks. Like it feels bad. All right, game number 2 is going to be Towers of Doom. I'm going to see if the puppies are ready to come back inside, though, real quick. Silver Arrow, that's a very good question. I believe it's Braxis Holdout. I believe Braxis is the most banned map as well. If any of my dudes run in Stats of the Storm or want to go over and check the NGS stuff, you can look. I think he puts out information like that, but not for overall NGS stuff. But yeah, Pat and I have been talking about doing a podcast where we look at things like that and like the most popular heroes in each division and those shifts in most popular heroes in comps, maybe through patches and stuff. So look for that coming soon, TM. Let me go check on the Puppaluppers real quick. Alright, here we go. Puppies have been acquired. Treats are about to be delivered. Yeah. Everybody's getting free treat redemptions today, basically. Yeah, so save your points. So we are going over into Towers of Doom. Sylvanas, you greedy. Are you having trouble getting it out? Oh no, you're just chewing it up and dropping all the pieces in the crevasses. So, Towers of Doom, game number 2. It looks like Foxfam was able to make it and play these, so there are no substitutes later on. And again, once we get into the game, and I can minimize the timer. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Prepare yourself for battle, heroes.
But still no spoilers. In game. There's the button I want. So game number 2, now I think a couple weeks later, we have Kid on Muradin, Tornado on the Diva, Foxfam rocking the Deckard Payne, Kane, Strogs on Sylvanas, and Demon 13 on Jimmy Large Minion Rainer.
3, 2, 1.
Pat saying that you should get a debuff
Waiting for.
when you go through the tunnel on just 4 days. Oh, that's right. It was Pat saying you should get a debuff when you go through the tunnel on Warhead Junction, but really because you smell bad, but that's why there's vision there. You can smell them coming out. You see them there. Anyway, so that was sOaK Every Lane, and I forgot to reintroduce Spooky Ghost, Eric with a K on the Zool because of great conversation, Gola on the Joanna, Little Wolf on Andu Weenie, Colidus on the Gul'dan, and Boundary X on Greymane. Gul'dan getting through again. Gul'dan really impactful last game, but the Diva changing hands, right? Diva changed hands. Yeah, cause Torge was Sonya. Yeah, Diva changed teams. Early siege camps from both teams. You like to see it. Gola with the anchor. Oh, really? So now both puppies are gonna show up here? Quick invade onto this camp, but both I'm sorry, I've got a bunch of like fur all up in my. Good girl. So siege camp picked up, and then successful invade by sOaK Every Lane onto that top siege camp, but it gets cleared out by the red team, Spooky Ghost. That's what I was trying to say. Ah! I am so sorry. I just lost control of my mouse. Greymane jumping in, and Sylvanas taking a little bit of tower damage. Gonna go ahead and get popped. So first blood is Sylvanas going over to Spooky Ghost. Naps, thank you for the subscription. Oh wait, you did a 3-month sub? Thank you, my man. Garden is not played as much as Braxis. Huh. Thanks for the update, Philip. So bottom lane, super important right now, and that's why all 4 heroes for both teams are down here, other than the offlaners, which this Diva Zool offlane is looking pretty interesting. But this first objective, let's expect an exchange of the top ones, of the top altars, and a fight over this bottom one.
Go forth and claim the altars in my name.
I think it's surprising that Garden is played less than Braxis with how much Braxis gets banned. Unless unless bans count as an interaction. It might be counting interactions and not just played. Hard aggression in onto Spooky Ghost. A pull across the map. Greymane saying, all right, cool, I'll go back in. Gets popped by the Muradin before the Diva Met can explode him. And the Altar gets picked up by sOaK eVeRy. That is going to be 2 Altars to 1 for a 4-point lead. Looking at an invade on the siege camp? Nah, we're going to go ahead and let sOaK eVeRy pick it up. Spooky Ghost trying to get this push on the bot lane again. Bot lane chokes out 2 altars. If you can't access the altar, you can't cap it. So getting these bottom forts is super important. They're going to go ahead and get the... Sylph, welcome back. You missed all the fun. So sOaK eVeRy getting their siege, gonna get that pushed in a little bit, get some relieve some pressure off of their own fort. Joanna getting caught in the mid where she's anchoring, but not a whole lot of follow up. It's not Monday. Deckard with the cube, then the root gonna fall up. Not gonna get the root onto the Joanna, but it doesn't matter. Joanna dies anyway. Sylvanas finishing that off, and Muradin getting the finishing kill on Greymane, even though the Divine Star was trying to get a heal off. Gul'dan coming in a little bit low. Anduin picking him up and the drain life, fixing the healing situation on the Gul'dan. 4-man push into 2. Black arrows looks to be not wrong button. Looks to be not available. Can my buttons work, please? As sOaK eVeRy goes ahead and retreats, they're going to tap up and get ready for this next altar. This could even it out for Spooky Ghost. This could really solidify the lead for sOaK eVeRy. There's a zoning scroll of sealing. Gola, though, popping that Iron Skin. Going to try to walk out because Muradin does have that Skull Cracker. That's going to be a super disruptive Muradin. Diva zoning out the Zul, though. And a fairly uncontested altar over to sOaK eVeRy, pushing that lead into 2 altars. And oh no, Sylvanas, what are you doing? Following up that Haunted Wave into oblivion, but gets out the mind control just in time on the Greymane to not die. A clutch story time from FoxFam, gonna keep his team alive. And then the light bomb goes out, the blessed shield, that's gonna get the kill onto Jimmy the large minion Rainer. But Gul'dan and Greymane going to follow. Little Wolf, way more health than he needs to stay alive, but still a pretty scary situation. A 2-for-1 exchange, what looked like it was going to be devastating, ended up turning out to be a beneficial exchange for sOaK eVeRy. We do have level 10s. Let's take a look. That is Rainer's Raider. Stay a while and listen. Mind Control, Micro Missiles, and Avatar on the side of sOaK eVeRy. Look for those Mind Control picks. We got Light Bomb, Cursed Bullet, Skeletal Mages, Horrify, and Blessed Shield on the side of Spooky Ghost, looking for those really hard engages instead of the picks. And there is a Cursed Bullet sound going out, but Joanna and Gul'dan going to die instead. Lots of Ruby Potions getting picked up to keep sOaK eVeRy alive. Greymane falls as well. 3 for none, 4 for none, and Sappers in on this bottom fort. That is going to be a huge exchange. 5-man push for sOaK eVeRy.
Take the altars.
And this altar is going to be worth 5 points. sOaK eVeRy in a commanding position right now. Spooky Ghost looking for an opportunity to come back into this game. Really not happy at the moment with that 4-day delay to get a match finished up. But really good sportsmanship and good hollered shout out to Spooky Ghost for being willing to reschedule. But this is only game number 2. Anything could happen, and it's Towers of Comebacks, my friends. This is Towers of... Oh, wait, what the hell just happened? You see, so those Sabercamp that Sabricant does get pushed off. That is a 6 mini potion Ruby, so that hit 2 heroes. Large potion sitting behind it. There's a lot of healing available for sOaK every lane right now. Looks like Rainer's Raider is dead at the moment, but otherwise all heroics are up for sOaK every lane. All heroics are up for Spooky Ghost. Spooky Ghost looking for an opportunity, maybe a Blessed Shield with a Light Bomb follow-up could be what they need to get a hard engage in their favor. There's the Condemn, not going to catch anybody, but the Scroll's Healing is going to catch the Joanna, followed up with the Stormbolt. No, there's the Iron Skin out. Maybe waiting for that level 13, which doesn't have a huge Condemn. Light Bomb going to melt the Sylvanas. Decker going to follow right after. And now this is a 5v2 under a taken fort. Rainer's going to fall though to the Greymane. Jermaine getting in the damage. They need to turn around and take this fort back as these altars are coming up. And that's going to be uncontested altars for Spooky Ghost.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Rainer is dead. Sylvanas and Deckard can't get back in time because they're going to respawn as these altars come up. B-Med, welcome. Thanks for coming in to watch these SEL games. B-Med used to be a off-lane sub for sOaK every lane, so really glad to have him here. I'm surprised this top altar did not go over to Spooky Ghost. They did get the bottom one to help even things out, but this this counter engage by sOaK every lane, taking up the Gul'dan, isolating and finishing up the Anduin, really shifted the current state of the objective back. And sOaK every lane saying, yeah, there's an altar up, but we want this fort first. We're getting 5 points for this. All right, now I have a question. Is it Condemn with an in or no? Joanna. It does have an in at the end. Cool. Oh no, Silver Arrow messed. Oh, not Silver Arrow messed up, but Joe. You hate those misclicks off when you're like, yeah, I got it. Now I got to react, but oh, really rough spot for them to be in. Oh, good. I'm glad you've been here, B-Med. There's the Light Bomb on top of the Joanna. Condemn is out, but Muradin falls early thanks to that Cursed Bullet mitigating, or just deleting a lot of Muradin's health. Big pickups from that Ruby Potion on the Sylvanas, but still not quite enough. Anduin's going to finish off the Sylvanas and Leap of Faith out. I believe that was Zul. The Stay a While and Listen had him trapped, but Anduin to the rescue, and this fort is going to change hands again. This is the third time this fort's been destroyed. Third time? Fourth time. This is the fourth time it's been destroyed. Twice for each team. To go back to the proper hands. Boss is up. I don't think either team is sniffing out Boss. sOaK every lane down 3v5 right now. And Spooky Ghost pushing in, getting pressure on this bot fort. Looking for a good opportunity right now to say we're in this game. We're going to keep structures and make you work for these last 18 points. 32 ain't much on this map. 32 to 18. Anything can happen. Tunnels have opened up. Altars activate in 5 seconds. Zul D.Va look like they're gonna trade their own. Zul not picking up his altar. Okay, there he goes. But D.Va might be able to rush over there pretty quick. Now D.Va gonna go ahead and head down now, coming into this fight. Stay a while and listen, gonna catch 2.5. Goalie gets woken up pretty quick. Goalie going down though. Joanna just getting deleted by the Rainer. Greymane jumping in though. There's Light Bomb on the Greymane, who starts to get out to not getting Light Bomb value. I think tries to turn around to get the value. Doesn't get the shield, doesn't hit anybody. Greymane goes down. Anduin to follow. Deckard Payne gonna pick up this bottom altar. And that is a 4 for nothing. Well, 4 for 2 for an extra altar. That's what it was. In favor of sOaK every lane. if they can get this fort down, which I think they will, they can get boss. It looks like they might even be going for a 6 cap here. This might be a really fast Towers of Doom.
Destroyed a fort.
Yeah, Silver Arrow probably,
Destroyed a fort.
but they already got extra points. Like they made their point. They made the point to get those extra points a few times already, and I mean 2 extra points there puts it into altar range, whereas getting the fort, having one fort, like it's still into altar range as long as they keep one of those extra forts. So I don't think it changes the cap requirements. But all of Spooky Ghosts working hard to get these forts back. The top camp gets capped. It's going to start getting walked in, and it looks like sOaK Every Lane going to work hard to get this top fort. Won't be a 6 cap because bottom fort did fall. I guess it's a keep now with the swirlies around. It did go back over to Spooky Ghost, but D.Va going to try to escort some sappers.
Once more, the altars rise from the
This top fort not quite picked up. I think they want to leave it low so they can take it whenever they please. At least that's what I would do with it. As these altars are coming up, though, would be a good time, a really good time to pick it up. Yeah, here comes Mirrodin, going to try to finish it off with that level 4 big ol' Q right into that tower. So this could be win condition for sOaK Every Lane. There's the Blessed Shield and the Light Bomb catching the Raynor. Raynor going to get held up by the Zool, but going to get healed back up by Deckard. Deckard, lots of healing going out. There's the Stay a While, listen story time onto all 5. Anoman gets deleted. The post 20, Respect the Elderly, going to silence and blind all of Spooky Ghosts. And that's going to be 3 for the Raynor. And the Indestructible on Joanna not going to last long enough. And that is a mega kill for sOaK Every Lane. And that's going to be enough to finish the game. But those level 20s are, oh yeah, it's beautiful. Level 20s, Execute, Respect the Elderly, Dark Lady's Call, Timing Attack, which is micro missile stuff, and Rewind for sOaK Every Lane into Glyph of Faith, Haunt, and Indestructible. And that's all they got picked up for Spooky Ghosts. A pretty good showing out of sOaK Every Lane coming back. And we will go into this game number 3 here in a second. Here is the talent screen. Let me run over here so that we can get no puppies in the puppy cam. Come here. Yeah, I think we had a game 3 in the first set. And then game 3 in the 4th match of the day. I don't know that Sylph wants to co-cast. But if she wants to, we can. Yeah, okay. Silly, come here. Your people call. Your people beckon. They have sung the Dark Lady's Call. Wait. Okay. We're proud of her. So we got the percentage damage at level 1 to wear down that Joanna and get those permanent slows. Oh, B-Med, you want to see the puppy? You want to see the puppy? I said that like I'm talking to the puppy. I'm sorry. So interesting build out of Sylvanas. Pretty standard other stuff. Oh, right. That's right. You said you've been lurking. I don't know where he is right now. He's probably napping. He gets mad when I wake him up. Bye? What? No, come here. Sit. Down. B-Med wants me to dab. All right, let's and then we just chilling and oh, right. Oh no. Sylph also redeemed push-ups. So that's why do you people hate me? Here's talents. If there's anything y'all like in the talents, let me know. Did that. We got 2 sets of push-ups to do. That's a lot of push-ups. And I gotta back way up because Sylvanas is in the way now. Oh, wait, is she leaving? She's leaving. Alright. So y'all get to see the little bit of a dirty floor the underneath the puppy bed. Alright. Alright, here we go. 20 push-ups because the women in my life want me to look good, apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ooh, my shoulder's starting to get me. That shoulder's starting to act up. There's 10 push-ups for Sylph and 10 push-ups for not Vela, rather. So thank you for redeeming those as I go back to my beer. What's WoW, B-Med? But they're fun. Alright, so puppies are gone. Talents have been viewed. Stats have been viewed. Shoulder is sore. Let's kick it over to game number 3. Where is my controller? Here we go. Which I've been informed Spooky Ghost did pick. Why does my Cortana want to be... No, I don't want you. Alright. So, game number 2 went over to sOaK Every Lane. They got the pickup. Am I on the... There we go. Alright, so game number 3. Cursed Hollow. I'm going to take a quick sneak peek at these picks. Ooh! Okay, there's something spicy. So let's jump right into it. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for some spice? Game number 3 hype. Match 4 of the day. My throat's getting a little sore. I've been doing this for exactly 5 hours now. Uptime's 5 hours and 5 seconds. Philip, thanks for the posture check. Always want me to be so we've got a you know what? Let's do a quick quick prediction. I don't know how many options I can put in a prediction. Let's see. If I start a prediction, can I add an outcome? Oh man, no, I can only do 2 outcomes. Alright. New poll. Let's go. Who is the spicy pick? We've got... Let's see. What were the options that we have so far? We've got probe. We've got that one. We've got that one. We've got that one. We've got that one. All right, let's run a quick maybe a 3-minute poll. We'll see how long this. We'll do a 2-minute poll. 2-minute poll is live. Give me enough time to get ready for this one. Who is the spicy pick? And keep in mind, this is Cursed Hollow. If as a group you get it right, I will. I'll show the cat. I'll bring the cat in here. All right, coming in on a minute left. Let's see, a little bit less than a minute. So by the time we get loaded in and to the picks, and I'll probably even pause. Oh, well, no, yeah, because I'm not showing until after we get in and I can get rid of the timer. So definitely a spicy pick. The poll is still going. Right now an even split across everything except for Abathur. Abathur still no votes. About 15 seconds left. Come over here because there's still no spoilers yet. As long as I don't press tab. Proby is jumping up to 3 votes. Probius. Oh, Pat, thanks for the 10 bits on the extra vote. And BMed, to the channel points. Thanks for using your points. So, let's rock this. Probius wins the vote. Medivh, Murky, Nova tied each with 1 vote. And Abathur is not assessed as the spicy pick. So, let's have a look. Let's start this off. On the blue team, we have Demon on Tychus, Strogs on the Chromie, Fox Spam on Ando and Torge, NATO on the Diva, and Kid rocking that Murdaden. Over here on the red team, we have Golan, Diablo, Calidus on Malthiel, Boundary on Sylvanas, Little Wolf on Stukov, and Eric with the K rocking the spicy Medivh.
5, 4.
Spooky Ghost picking up the spicy Medivh.
Fight.
It was the Burb person. Wubba lubba dub dub. Oh, is he? I didn't know that, B-Med. I had no idea. But I wanted to throw in a few, if y'all didn't have enough picks for who was the actual spicy, or enough picks for the poll, I wanted to throw in some other ones that we didn't mention. So, level 1 talents coming out. We see a classic Malthiel and Diva split off to the off lane. Malthiel with the on a pale horse, of course, in full metal instead of liquid cool. I think I like liquid cooling here with how far away these fountains are. No, not a whole lot happening. Let's take a look. Let's double check these level 1s just in case. We get Q build on Sylvanas. What is this one? Oh, reactive ballista spores on Stukov. I don't play a whole lot of Stukov. I think you go Leyline to set up the Apox. I think Leyline is really the competitive talent. And also with 2 bosses, like, you just got to. We get the Storm quest again, Perfect Storm for Muradin. I like the vision on the Chromie, extra spell damage. And a lot of mobility coming out of these portals with Medivh. Medivh probably going the portal control. Yeah, portal mastery. That's something I need to learn as a casual quick match Medivh player. Are you talking about for the set or overall, Philip? A nice bruiser invade coming from soak every lane, getting into that bruiser camp early, knowing that they're gonna be there, and pick up that kill on Malthael, pick up the bruiser camp steal. Mirrodin coming over the wall. This is a 5v3. They might want to try to protect the bruiser. Never mind, they're opting out. Well, Silver Arrow, Philip is on soak every lane as a sub, and so I think he's talking about that. This first tribute spawning in a very neutral position up here by the offlaners. D.Va down low, so I'm surprised that there's not a give call from soak every lane. Or a D.Va, get here! D.Va, get here! Or no, no D.Va, no D.Va! And that's exactly what sOaK Ghost is saying right now. No D.Va, no D.Va, go, 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 go! And there is the lurking arm to try to delay the delay. Sylvanas did try to get a cap and decided better to use her damage for the fight. D.Va's on her way up, or maybe just go in to soak every lane and get that XP advantage, just holding mid, holding bot. And soak every lane doing a good job of delaying this objective anyway. Yeah, exactly, B-Med. And I think that's the call. And they get a pick onto the Diablo. Diablo not able to get out at all. Huge chastise from the Anduin. Medivh and Malthael forced to respond. Malthael going all the way down with that Pale Horse movement speed. Medivh catching that mid lane soak. Hey, Philip, no spoilers. Although, that isn't really a spoiler because if one of these teams has a 100% win rate, we saw Sylvanas on the other team last game on the winning team. It's either that team or this team doesn't lose with. Anyway, you could metagame the crap out of this, but no spoilers. Medivh coming in. How is he on that quest? He's at 16 of his 40 Arcane Rift stacks. Well, there's some bugs with Hero's profile right now that they're trying to work out. But Gola losing a third of his health instantaneously. Here comes the Dragon's Breath. Lots of sand everywhere. Sand right where Diablo doesn't want it. And Diablo goes down as the third kill of the game for soak every lane. That's the second time Diablo has died as well. The damage discrepancy is huge. Chromie just raining it all in. We don't care about APM. Do we care about APM? Look at how much these players are clicking. Like, what? I don't know, B-Mid. Oh, there are no carried objectives. Yeah, but you need the observer mods to be able to look at it. sOaK gets a lot of CC time with that lurking arm.
Face my curse. The choice is simple.
I completely missed the second objective, I think. I just completely missed it. Level 10's online for soak every lane. We get Light Bomb, Slowing Sands, Micro Missiles, Avatar, and probably Commandeer Odin given the build. Yep, Commandeer Odin. Next objective has spawned for the curse for soak every lane. If they get it, Malthael gets instantly deleted. Down level 10s, sOaK Ghost probably going to give this. Soak every lane saying, nah, we'll take the boss now, but here comes a Medivh with no leyline seal yet. Chromie does pick up that timeout. But this boss going down pretty quick, so getting that and then the curse will be big for soak every lane if they can manage it, but they've given Malthael time to get back up. This is a 5v5 for this curse again, but it's a 5v5 with the boss pushing. So this is definitely in favor of soak every lane. Any way you look at this objective, and Medivh not able to interrupt in time just over that terrain to get before he can get that Q off and can't dismount. That's a curse with the boss pushing top. Soak every lane definitely going to run to a different lane. Looks like they're going to push middle. D.Va going down to soak bot. Again, soak every lane, soaking every lane. What a curse pickup for the, oh my goodness. What a curse pickup for sOaK every lane there with the boss after getting that kill. That was a bold, gutsy play going for that boss instead of the curse. Oh my goodness.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Sorry for any extra sounds y'all may hear coming through the headset. Again, allergies are kicking in pretty bad for me. So keep wall, get some damage on both top and mid. This bottom fort looks like it may be getting close to falling. D.Va just working at it. Finally got the lane pushed up through that siege camp. And everybody going to collapse on this D.Va. Allies and foes alike coming in. D.Va getting the pew 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 badge.
Enough. The curse is over. I hope you made the most of it.
There is the teleporter. The portal. But no hard engage coming in. We do see the APOC. We see the something. Oh, the Muradin jump. Yeah, all 3/4 of that curse is big. But Eric with the K getting did not get reset. Arcane Rift had been finished, and now we get full souls. We get Muradin's quest done. Muradin goes down in exchange for the Medivh. That's a 1-for-1. D.Va getting knocked out of the mech. Gonna get followed up on. There is the Diablo combo gonna secure the D.Va kill. Sylvanas with the credit with the damage though. But Chromie also picks up the Mountain in the process. So we're 2 for 2. And now that Spooky Ghost has their level 10s, we can take a look. We got Wailing Arrow, massive shove, Last Rites, Apocalypse like we saw, and the ley line. So look for those ley line APOCs. And also Last Rites will persist through the ley line. So you Mountfield players out there, don't get upset. Don't get upset at your teammates if they stasis someone with the Last Rites on it. Big shout out to the Whiff for bringing me what looks like some chicken bacon and ranch wraps. Because I've been doing this for 5 hours straight. No food. I guess it took like 5 minutes to let the dogs out. This is the longest stream I've ever done, I think. Thank you everybody for being here on a Saturday, giving me your time. This Bruiser Camp, another invaded Bruiser Camp for sOaK every lane, as Spooky Ghost is down here trying to recover their bottom lane. D.Va scouting, looking for that boss check, boss invade. B-Med, do you have another match that that didn't get cast? I gotta check with the wife first though. D.Va getting brought down. That Last Rites is going to get credit on the mech kill, I do believe. Yes, it does. And D.Va still getting finished off. I heard the Wailing Arrow go out, and the flip from Diablo going to finish off D.Va. But Malthael going to go down again. Malthael just being used and abused by sOaK every lane. Chromie in particular. If I can find the right button. I thought there was a kill button up here. Anyway, Chromie, there it is. Chromie getting all of the kills basically onto Malthael. There's the kill onto Medivh. There's the Diablo souls getting reset. Diablo's going to come back. So that was 3 kills in there. And it's going to be a 5v4 for nothing. There was a curse in there somewhere, I thought. Yeah, really great recovery on that fight, coming out of the D.Va getting picked off. So, boss pushing bottom lane for sOaK every lane. Spooky Ghost looking for an opportunity to recover. Bruiser Camp getting picked up as well for the blue team. Looks like they're going to try to make a play on the top boss, maybe give this objective in exchange, because there's a lot of pressure on Spooky Ghost, and sOaK every lane showing up in raw form right now. clever Chromie. I thought that Dragon's Breath was going onto the boss, but no, getting some extra soak on that top lane. Interesting use. That was like, I know we're doing a boss, but these minions need to die. Let's do a murder, Muradin says, jumping in, stunning the Sylvanas. Sylvanas getting really low. The grenade not enough to finish it off, but in the Diablo coming into the rescue. Diablo gonna exchange life for Sylvanas, so Tyga's getting the finish there. Here comes Commandeer Odin, gonna siege into this keep as that boss is pushing top keep. This looks like this, it could be over quickly, folks. There's a big ley line though. Gotta secure the keep. That slowing sands going off on the top side, so everybody's choked down here below the keep. This keep about to fall over. Wailing Arrow in the last rights out on the Muradin. Muradin going to go down towards Janado with 30 health on the mech. Gonna back out, try to get some healing back up. Maybe save this mech for an explosion instead. Chromie getting caught in a bad spot with 40 health, now 20. And that stasis, the time stop, not gonna last long enough. I believe that's time stop. Time out. Not gonna last long enough to stay alive in Medivh as well, going to fall. This boss pushing in on this board, not going to get any core health, I don't think, as the entire response of Spooky Ghost comes in. 97%, 93%. Okay, that is good 7% down on the core. So it did get some. It got some. D.Va getting the siege camp. So Spooky Ghost looking to force their way back in. Right now they need to get this bottom fort down. They need to get their camps up and pushing. This next objective is top. If they can get this siege camp pushing during this next objective, that'll do a lot for their recovery. I don't know, B-Med. I have no idea. I wasn't really watching the Muradin, but possibly. But he can portal from bird form, and I guess he wasn't. I guess he was already fighting. Ooh, a jump light bomb onto the Stukov from the bushes. There's the portal to get the Stukov out and the protect. A big save. Leyline, 4-man Leyline coming from the Medivh. Here comes Gola through the portal, but stuck in the slowing sands. Gonna go ahead and flip the Muradin, try to get some damage out of the Wailing Arrow onto the D.Va. Here comes the protect on Malthael, not going to fall down. The massive shove gets rid of the D.Va micro missiles out, and the Dragon's Breath falling down, but Malthael going to fall to the Chromie. Anyway, Chromie does have her level 18. Let's take a look. It is the increased slowing sands magic resistance shred. Unraveling, I believe, is what it's called. Medivh getting the team out, except for Gola. Diablo gets protected by Medivh, gets over to the portal in time. Yes! Eric with the K gonna fall though in response, so trying to stay close enough to keep Diablo alive, but Diablo's gonna die anyway. No! Medivh, your sacrifice was in vain. Diablo said, oh, you died? I'll die too. D.Va mech gets popped though by the Sylvanas. And the next tribute is up, and this will be cursed for sOaK every lane if they decide to go up and get it. However, they may just decide to push core instead. A big massive shove for Stukov, getting rid of that Muradin. The core at 20%, 10%. The core goes down. The set after the postpone over to sOaK every lane. I don't know, that might deserve an asterisk, but congratulations to sOaK every lane. Right as level 20s hit. GG, G set. And let's take a look at the stats. There's some stats. Really strong pickup for sOaK every lane. Really strong pickup. Philip, do you know if any of your friends are here from that set? I do see Strokes talking in Discord. I might be able to grab him. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Vel. Spam, are you here? Oh, dang. All right, well, good set to sOaK every lane. Good set, Spooky Ghost. That's hard to play into, especially when they when they live up to their name and soak every lane and keep it all pushed out. Let's take a look. I got a puppy asleep, resting over here, but no one's showing up. All right, well that it has been 4 replays in 5.5 hours. This this voice is tired. Um, Silver, thanks for being here. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. If you had a good time, please hit that follow button. You can throw some biddies, you can throw some donos, you can throw some subs, but you know, don't need them. I appreciate them. If that's really what you want to do, that's fine. But yeah, that's what I think too, Phil. That I tried to do that. Um, Thank you so much for hanging out. I believe I'm gonna play video games with my wife. We might play some Monster Hunter. I may pick the stream back up later if we do that to hang out. But man, that was 5 hours. Let me find. See, let's see if there's anybody for rating available. Again, thank you so much for hanging out today. Let's see if I let me. Did I change? I changed scene already. Jazzy's playing. The Bex is playing. Ooh, we looks like a cast has just gotten started. Girls Gank Squad is getting going with Crush and Jazzlane. So let's go over there. Again, thank you so much for hanging out today. I absolutely super appreciate it. Let's see if I can get over to my friggin' OBS so that we can do this. Again, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for participating in chat. Thank you for the points. Thank you for the exercises. Thank you for everything. And I will see y'all soon. I have a match on Tuesday. I don't think I'm casting before then, but I'll probably stream some tomorrow at the Little Taco on the Twitters. And y'all found me here on the stream. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.